Hello. I was looking at my phone because of Ben's message. Welcome, Ben and Maverick. How are you doing today? We'll move on to the game in just a minute and just reply to Ben's message on Facebook. Actually, I can't bother. But yeah, how are you two doing today? Right. Hopefully the Elgato hasn't disconnected and reconnected itself. Let's have a look. Okay, it's still there. It's still there. Yes, we're playing this on the Wii U. I have Mega Man X on Switch, but we're doing this on Wii U today. Waiting for a download to happen, so a little bored. I know what download you're talking about. But yes, we are playing Mega Man X today. Bitrate, what are you doing? Don't go down to red. Thank you. Also, oh, wrong button. I've got my gamepad screen turned off. Maybe it won't run out of battery while we're streaming. But yes, there's some games I have on Wii U. I've already played this game on stream and a bit of this. You see Wind Waker HD when we're getting that playthrough? I don't know. I mean, of course I got Wind Waker HD downloaded. This is my gamepad. This is my Wii U. My Wii U is the one with Wind Waker. Well, with the download code Wind Waker. Anyway, without further ado, Mega Man X on Virtual Console. I have it on Switch, but I want to play it from the Wii U. If I do Mega Man X4, that will be done through the Switch. Capcom Limited 1993. Let me turn my volume up so I can hear the game better. Because since I'm using the Elgato, I can actually, music in this. Oh, the music in this game is amazing. It's my favourite SNES soundtrack. Mega Man X specification. Head is equipped with Technobabble. Variable weapon system. And again, lots of Technobabble Titanium X alloy. Warning! X is the first of a new generation of robots which contain an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being, the results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not be able to live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20xcx, T-Light. I wonder who T-Light is. No, I need to turn up my volume more. This soundtrack. And yes, you might notice password. This game doesn't, despite being a SNES game, it does not have any save features. But it's a game I beat in one sitting whenever I play it anyway. Just check my settings. Yep, dash on R. By default, dash is set to A, but I prefer it being on R. So, let's get started. I love this game. Here we are. We're doing this to take a break from Mario Galaxy, though, because that's going on for slightly long. Oops. But yeah, wonder if Mega Man is still alive by the time of X. No, well, no one from that time is ever seen in X. I suppose technically apart from one character, but that's like sort of spoilers for like an over 20-year-old game. Like, that's sort of one of the sort of things that's never sort of said. A nice break between two identical Galaxy playthroughs. Mega Man X. It's never said whether Mega Man and X are two different robots or whether X is just like a really upgraded Mega Man, but either, like, I'd say either would work. Like, either explanation could work. Oh dear. That's better. Yeah, X, by default, X has the charge beam, much like Mega Man has in X4 and onwards. But of course you got the wall jump as well, and they make you do it. That classic game design of show don't tell, making you do it there. Now the X is known for his dash as well, but we don't get that at the start. But we'll be getting that very soon after we've done this intro stage. Pretty iconic stage, and great music. There's only like one track from this game in Smash, and it's a remix of this. It's like, it's a good choice, but at the same time I wish there was more. Gotta love that wall jump inspired how your game behavior project controlled. It's a good wall jump. It's a good wall jump. Especially once you get the dash, it becomes a little bit more fun to control. Nope. I wonder if there's a ROM hack of this that has the dash from the start. Hey Ren, how are you doing today? What? Classic SNES, got a little classic SNES slowdown there. Probably wouldn't have that slowdown if it was on Mega Drive, but hey. I really want to try out the SA1 hack. Nice to you. Hi Joe, how are you? How was your nuts and bolts stream earlier? Yeah, I wasn't able to catch that just because of work. Or being at work and my phone wasn't charged enough. Right. I don't want to lose too much health. Weapon refills are, like, ammo drops are useless when I don't have stuff. You're tired and grinding on FF8? Joe was having so much fun nuts and bolts. Yeah, I've been over the past few days. I've been grinding in Dragon Quest games. So you made this. Oh, is that like a new? Is that like a new emote for Joe's thing, or is it just like a like the channel point reward where you can edit an emote? All that ominous music. You edited the emote, right? And here we have totally not Boba Fett. But yeah, if you played Super Metroid, you know that you want Ridley. You know, you want to get hit by Ridley in that game. This is much the same. Can't win this fight. You want to get hit and then go into the orb. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? I'm too fast at reading for this text scroll. It's not Boba Fett. His actual name is Vile, or Vava in Japanese. It might be pronounced differently, but when written in with our characters, it's written VAVA. So. Boba Fett, no. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. Do Dragon Quest games have the same names for magic and stuff? No, Dragon Quest spell names are different. Like, Dragon Quest, like, say, like the normal fireball spell, that's called Frizz. Then, like, for example, like, normal fireball is Frizz, and then, like, more powerful is Kufrizzle. No, is Frizzle, then Kufrizz, Kufrizzle. Multi-target fire spell is called Sizz, which, when if I play Dragon Quest 1 on stream, I'll bring it up. But Dragon Quest, the Switch port of Dragon Quest 1 has a odd thing with its translation for the new translations for the spells. But that's not the point of this stream. The point of this stream is Mega Man X. Unique name ideas. Actually, that spell that I would have gone off and won for Dragon Quest is just called Hurt originally in the original versions. But anyway, back to reading this. If you use all the abilities you have designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. Yeah, the ka prefix in Dragon Quest spells tend to be part of it uses that as a prefix for more powerful spells, along with the u le suffix. Anyways, this is Mega Man game. We got stages. We can do them in whatever order we want. You can also, how do you do it? What button do you press? Oh yeah. You can also change the information. Chill Penguin, height 5.34 feet, weight 237 pounds, attacks shotgun ice, sliding. And yeah, Chill Penguin is where we're going to start. Partly because Chill Penguin is not too hard to take down with our regular X-Buster, and partly because we get a very important upgrade in this stage. Yeah, the 3DS capture board looks really nice. Looks really cool. My cheapskateness would definitely just use emulation if I were to stream any 3DS games, and just partly because I don't know if I'd want to mod my original 3DS. I've had that for almost 10 years, and I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to mod it. Anyway, obviously if you've ever played a Mega Man game, you know the general formula. You know, jumping and shooting. I said jumping and shooting, not running into enemies. Technically I have two 3DSs, but one's a really 3DS that you modded. Haven't you only used it for randomizers? Is this 100% run? Yes, of course it is. I wouldn't have it any other way for Mega Man X. I don't 100% every game I play, but there are some, and this is one of them. I would not have it any other way. Anyways, our first upgrade. Should I do the Mega Man 8 Dr. Wily, should I do the Mega Man 8 Dr. Light voice? So, you've come. Heck, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. I hope I can't do the voice. I hope the world will allow you to choose a peaceful one. No, Joe. No, I do not plan to 100% Crash 4. I don't even own Crash 4. Anyways, but now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion, I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you'll be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Wow, this text is slow. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. I normally just skip the dialogue, but I thought I'd read it out the stream. But yes, we now have our dash. By default, mapped to the A button, but I'm using the R button. Using the Wii Classic controller, that's why I'm using the Wii U version. But dashing, I love the dash. It obviously adds speed, and you know. Obviously, you know I like faster stuff because I like Sonic. But yeah, dashing is pretty great. Obviously, allows you to do big jumps and all that. And it allows a much more reckless playstyle than the classic Mega Man games let you do. And we also get introduced to ride armors in this stage. And ride armors are pretty cool. So Chill Penguin stage is overall a pretty good intro stage, like a pretty good first stage. Because you get the dash, which is very important to Mega Man X gameplay. And you even get introduced to ride armors. Let's hope I can heal a bit before the boss. Hey, there we go. Oh, come on. And of course, you can't just walk through a door in a Mega Man game. You have to jump or dash or slide through. Anyways, here's our first boss, our first Maverick Chill Penguin. It's pretty easy. Wall jumping is your friend. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to reach all the way over the other side without getting hit, so... And for a first boss, Chill Penguin's pretty simple, but he can do a deceptive amount of damage if you touch him. Like, body contact damage is surprisingly... Like, it always messes me up in terms of how much damage it does, so... There we go. So I always like to stay on the walls. Now there will be, obviously with Mega Man games, usually the sort of strategy is to take down one boss and then just go in weakness order, but my route for Mega Man X does actually involve doing one more boss out of weakness order. Ah, Jade, thank you for the follow. I'm very grateful for the follow. Thought you followed a long while ago. That's alright, that's alright. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. We're doing one of my favourite games, Mega Man X, as a little breather from Mario Galaxy. And yeah, we got Shotgun Ice. We're not going to be using Shotgun Ice that much. But yeah, as I was saying, normally you beat a boss and then go in weakness order. But we are doing Storm Eagle first. Also, as I was, how's your day been so far, Jade? Anyway, Storm Eagle. Yeah, this only 14 followers left now. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like, I am super grateful to everyone who does ever pop into streams and all that. Yeah, just because like years ago, I've had this account for like years and have done streams in the past before I met anyone here, usually to 1 or 0 viewers, and so I'm like super grateful for the opportunities provided. Oh dear. Whoops. I'm distracted by pouring my feelings, well, sort of pouring my feelings out as well as I can. But what you saw me do just then, when I went up and to the left, that was a heart tank. Permanent health upgrades, because as you might notice, the health bar is a little bit smaller than the weapon ammo bar. So yeah, we get health upgrades. Yeah, you just ate, so you're happier now. That's good. Eating is nice. Anyways, we come up here as well to grab another item, sub-tank. Sub-tanks are basically like energy tanks from classic Mega Man, but you have to fill them yourself and they're reusable. I like them more than energy tanks. They don't, you have to work for them, but they're permanently there, ready for you to fill up. And they give health capsules, like the health pickups, more use if you're at full health. Because, if you see the sub-tank bit at the bottom there, it is empty, but if we pick up health while I'm full on health, then that's how you fill up the sub-tank. Anyways. Platforming. I love the dash jump. Of course, since you could theoretically not get the dash until right near the end of your game because of how Mega Man games work, I think all the stages are possible to clear without the dash, but I've never done that. It's more fun with the dash, so why wouldn't you get it? Yeah, the main reason we come to Storm Eagle's stage after Chill Penguin is to get the upgrade here. And because Storm Eagle's not that hard to take down with your regular X-Bus stuff. Yeah, we get another Dr. Light capsule. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. And yeah, this... Oh, I need to jump in the thing. And so this ability basically kind of just lets X be a bit like Mario. Now this upgrade is pretty useless. It's only really used for getting other upgrades, to be honest. It's not that useful. But hey. You know, it looks neat at least. And we have the classic Mets or Metals from Classic Mega Man. Pretty much the only enemy from Classic Mega Man that's like here properly. Oops. Oh, come on. Guess what's finished downloading? The Dragon Quest XI-S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition demo. The full title of that game. It may be long, but it's a game I love. Yeah, that one. Anyways, yeah, we went the back way into this boss arena to get some health. We'll continue just so you can beat it before then. Oh, what, the Dragon Quest demo? I should probably look at my TV so I can just see the health bar. Yeah, Storm Eagle's pretty easy, especially with the dash. I imagine it'd be a bit hard. It'd be harder without the dash. But again, I've never tried it. And one of his attacks is to shoot eggs. And one weird quirk with Mega Man X, and I think this applies to the other SNES X games, is that your regular, normal shots, your lemons as it were, they do more damage if you're dashing. They do double damage. It's weird. Oops. Let's try not to die. Oh, come on. So yeah, sometimes sort of dash shooting is a good thing to do, and it's why I like sort of dashing while shooting and jumping is why I like to have it set to the R button instead of the A button, because I wouldn't want to be trying to hold down a charged shot with Y while jumping and then holding A, whereas But for beating Storm Eagle, we get Storm Tornado, probably my favourite weapon. It's a very good weapon. Anyways, now that we have done that, we are back to weakness order with Flame Mammoth. Yeah, Flame Mammoth is weak to Storm Tornado, and yeah, we're going to be going in weakness order from here on out, apart from certain bits. Also, you might be thinking, Flame Mammoth, shouldn't this stage be fiery? Well, it would be if we hadn't beaten Chill Penguin's stage first. Because Mega Man X has this thing where certain stages, if you beat certain stages before other stages, they get affected. So by beating Chill Penguin's stage before going here, all the lava gets cooled off. So all the fire and lava gets cooled off, which means you can run on it. And in this stage, it means you can get this heart tank. But there's another upgrade in this stage, and it's the reason why we went to Storm Eagle before here. See those blocks up there? Yeah, we need to get through those. Now this jump is very annoying. It's annoying and finicky. It's near pixel perfect, I swear. On my test playthrough I did the other day, like last week, I got this on my first try. There we go. No, oh, there we go. Yeah, that jump is very finicky, and if you mess up by breaking that bottom right block and don't fall down, yeah, gotta start again. Gotta restart the stage. But we got up here. This capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. We can use it to fire all types of weapons. But couldn't we fire all types of weapons before? Well, we'll see. Seems like a poorly designed jump. I mean, I think this is supposed to be hard to find because there's an alternate method to getting this, which I will get into later in the game. But yeah, as you saw, as well as having this charge beam, or charge shot even, this isn't Metroid, we have a third charge. But, as well as firing our normal weapons, this also lets us charge up our special weapons, which gives them all a special property. In the case of Shotgun Ice, you can turn it into a platform to ride. In the case of Storm Tornado, I shall show it off here. Normally Storm Tornado shoots forwards, but for the charge up thing, goes upwards. Really cool. Anyways, we're not done in this area yet. We need to head over to the left. Come on. Go. Let's head over here. Oh. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we've got a sub-tank over here as well. Yeah, here you need the wall. Yeah, the wall jump also lets you break these blocks as well. So yeah, you need the dash and the helmet upgrade to get the arm upgrade though. So yeah. It's an annoying jump, but I mean the chances of you like messing up after latching onto the block aren't too high, since you spend most of your time just sort of flailing around underneath it. But yeah, I reckon it's probably done on purpose because it's supposed to be hard to get to. Oh, classic SNES slowdown. Guess the SNES just didn't have the blast processing, eh? I may be a Sega fan, but I do like the SNES as well. It's a wonderfully designed console with, you know, amazing games, such as this. Oh dear. Should probably be a bit more careful. Look, dash, X. There we go. Those enemies are kind of like an equivalent to like the... maybe an equivalent to the Sniper Joe just because like the shield, but just to be safe I'm going to use that sub-tank. But yeah, Flame Mammoth is weak to Storm Tornado, so let's equip it. Oh, and you can quick, unlike the NES Mega Man games, you can quick swap your weapons with buttons. I think this might have been the first Mega Man game to do that actually, because I think this came out before Mega Man 7. Ouch. But yeah, Flame Mammoth has a shockwave attack because of course. Ouch. And there's the conveyor belt. Yeah. Of course, with a Mega Man game, when you know the weakness order, the bosses pretty much fall down like dominoes. But that's part of the satisfaction of the formula. I love that level clear music. Joe, what are you saying to my bot? You get Fire Wave. Flamethrower. This is useful in a couple of places outside of its outside of the thing it's weak to. Also, I say we're going in weakness order. The weapon we just got is Chill Penguin's weakness, but we do actually need to go here one more time. Because we've got a heart tank to get here. There's a heart tank in every stage. There isn't a sub-tank in every stage, there's just 4 sub-tanks. But there's 8 heart tanks, 1 every stage. Yeah, and we've got to backtrack for this one, with this route. So why aren't I using Storm Tornado? Yeah, this weapon's great. Like, multi-hit enemies and all that. Very fun weapon. And does decent damage to boot. Ouch. Oh. We want to pick up health pickups if we're full on health to fill up those sub-tanks. Also, this jump here is a little annoying. Oh wait, maybe it's not that annoying. Before you get the dash, but obviously after you get the dash, it's pretty easy. There might be a route through the game that doesn't involve backtracking for stuff, but the backtrack doesn't really ever take too long because the stages aren't that long, especially if you're just rushing through them like this. But because you do use the weakness of Chill Penguin to get the thing. Anyways, so to get the heart tank, instead of going forwards there, we want to come up here and destroy that. I think you can only use the fire wave for that. But one nice thing about Mega Man X, once you've gotten something you need in the stage, if you've beaten the stage already, if you want to revisit, once you've gotten what you need from the stage, you can just exit. And you keep the items. Very nice. Very nice. Anyways, now we're properly on track for weakness order. The Spark Mandrill. Yes, it is convenient. Now this is another one of the stages that is affected by a previous stage. The bits of wreckage in the background you see there are the ship that we boarded in Storm Eagle stage, which is going to cause some power outages, shall we say. But it does stop some really annoying electric sort of sparks along this area, so that's nice. I should probably configure my colour space differently for Wii U. Ah well, since it uses limited range RGB, but whatever. That's what it is. Love the wall jump, it can save you from pits. Now this appears brighter on my TV than it does on my laptop screen, so yeah. The blackout bits, it's quite convenient for me to look at my TV. But this stage has a mini-boss. Now this mini-boss is really annoying if you come here before beating Storm Eagle, because it has like these lightning attacks that are really annoying. Yeah, Storm Tornado is a good weapon to take it down. Ouch. Ouch. Hey, there we go. Love how the explosions just like stop some of the sound effects playing. Kind of similar to what happens in some Mega Drive games. You know what, I'm gonna heal. I'm at risk of dying. Ah. Now you could argue I'm being too reckless, and that's why I'm getting hurt. But it's fun to be reckless in X. Ouch. Now we've got another heart tank up here. It's possible you're supposed to use a different weapon, like come back here with a different weapon to get that, but you can just get it with wall jump shenanigans. So, you know, why wouldn't you? You're arguing that I'm being too reckless. The boomerang. Yeah, boomerang cutter. I imagine that's probably how you're supposed to do it. Because in the PSP remake they did make the ledge longer so you couldn't get it with wall jump shenanigans. Wall jump shenanigans sounds like a level you played on Mario Maker 2. I don't know if Matt made a wall jump shenanigans. Oh, I've run out of Storm Tornado. Whoops. I'm going to look at my TV for this section because my TV's brighter. We're not going to use Fire Wave there. I could probably do with health, but I'm not too worried with this boss. Anyone who's played this game will know why I'm not too worried about health for this boss. But yeah, I don't know if Matt made a wall jump shenanigans. I know like a lot of his levels were something shenanigans, but yeah, this is Spark Mandrill. Oh no! Yeah, that's Spark Mandrill. It's when you get the timing down, you can do it without getting hit. I often get hit by like one attack because I don't because I like miss seeing it coming out. But yeah, a lot of like some of the later X games, they like pretty much every boss in some of the later X games does that. But in this game, this is one of the one or two other bosses might do that, but like get reset and all that. But yeah, Spark Mandrill, yeah, poor Spark Mandrill. But with that, we go to another stage. Armadillo. This stage has a fun gimmick. You get to ride these minecarts. But before we do that properly, I'm going to do a bit of sub-tank farming, if you do not mind. I mean, I'm doing it anyway. This is a very convenient place to farm for health for your sub-tanks. And for lives, because this enemy is an enemy from Mega Man 2. It's here as an Easter egg. And it has, like, it drops 1-ups most of the time, so you do mind. Well, tough. I mean, sub-tank usage isn't too much of a problem, like sort of having the sub-tanks up isn't too much of a problem in the regular stages, but obviously I'll want it for final stages. Why are you ewing Bidoof, Joe? Bidoof is the best. Now grinding here will actually, like farming here will actually be easier and quicker once we get the weapon from this stage. Have I got 7 lives, 2 more 1-ups? You know what, we'll fill up one sub-tank here and then we'll fill up the rest on a repeat visit maybe. Actually wait, no. No, I know what stage is after this. No, I will do both. I will do both sub-tanks. I want both. I want both for the next stage. Actually no, wait, I'll actually no, we will move on. We'll refill our sub-tanks after this stage. There's plenty of opportunities to get help in the stage anyway, so... Now we want to switch weapons, because I know what's coming up here. Now I'm not sure if those things will one-hit kill you, but you don't want to get hit by them. What you want to do is get behind it, oops, and use Fire Wave. The flamethrower absolutely destroys those things. And we've got another sub-tank here. Last time I played this, I forgot to get that sub-tank, and I was like, where's the, like, why am I missing a sub-tank? And I realised, and I was like, oh. Yeah, defeating those things makes getting these, like, collectibles on the way a bit easier. So, that's why you want to do it. Of course, spikes are one-hit kills. This is Mega Man, after all. I guess Dr. Light couldn't figure out how to program spike immunity into his robots. You're gonna get to see some of the slowdown here? Not yet. And we got another one of these. Now we definitely want to destroy this one because if it keeps going too far, it'll stop us from getting our heart tank for this area. Because it destroys this and you can't reach up here. That's some more health capacity. And we're nearly at the boss. Lots of health pickups, nice. Look at the slowdown, it's amazing. Yeah, I want to try out the SA1 chip hack for this game, which like fixes the slowdown. Hey, there's another sub-tank full. Yeah, I want to try the SA1 hack. Preemptively equip our weapon, of course. Now, if you don't have the weapon for Armadillo, he can be a bit annoying. Don't you have to die like 4 or 5 times here? Oh, we'll be getting to that. We'll be getting to that. Yeah, we'll be getting to that. But obviously, no point doing that. Well, you can't do it until you've got everything else in the game. But yeah, like in a way, it's handy that this is the sub-tank grinding level, because you can grind your sub-tanks out and get that weapon. Yeah, I mean it's supposed to be like a secret, but it's like it's the kind of thing where it's like this is why certain secrets in games are like. Yeah, that's why rumors like Mew under the truck exist, I feel like. Also, I like the background in this boss fight. It's a nice background. Skipped a thing. But yeah, we will just quickly, because I'm not very good at the next boss and level, I find them a bit harder. We are just going to quickly grind up one more sub-tank's worth of health here. But charging up the rolling shield that we got from Armadillo, yeah, it's a shield, and it doesn't go away unless you run into something that has 3 or more health, I think. So these bats that only have 1 health, yeah, it'll stay up as long as you want, making the farming of health a lot quicker. Oh, that was hell. I don't have to back out into the menu to know when it's full, because it has a different sound effect when a sub-tank gets filled completely. So, so what's the weather? What's the weather like in people's areas today? Any other conversational topics we can have? Or you could just listen to the music. Again, this soundtrack is amazing. There's not I don't think there's a single track in this game that I dislike. There we go. That's filled up our sub-tanks. Because our next boss is Launch Octopus, and yeah, Launch Octopus is one of the ones I sometimes will die against. And the stage does have quite a few mini-bosses in it. So, yeah, having maxed out sub-tanks for this portion of the game is quite handy. Again, Storm Tornado, because it does a lot, because it's a multi-hitting weapon. It's great. Oh, come on. No! I pressed jump, come on. Ah. Actually, shall we see what it's like using other weapons? Okay, not very good for defeating the turtle things. I want to save my storm. Oh, not so. I want to make sure I don't use up too much of my storm tornado. No! Oh, that was close. Lots of spikes in this level. And be careful. Mini boss 1 of 4. I don't know if other weapons do more damage to this thing or not. This is what I use. There we go. So I hope you like that mini-boss, because we will be fighting it again. Yep. And this one is much more dangerous because of the spike pits. Because the sort of water currents it makes does that to me a lot. Yeah. I'm just gonna buster this, I think. Oh. Went the wrong way. No! Don't like this one. Or rather, I'm bad at dealing with this one. I want to save that for other. You know what, we're gonna just tank some damage. See if that works. Wait. I'm standing here. Use Fire Wave. Oh, that doesn't seem to be damaging it. Uh-oh. This might not be a good idea, having some damage. Okay, we did it. Totally legit tactic. Come on. Yeah, I find that boss to be one of the hardest parts of the stage. Oh. Well, while we're on our way back down. Equip the weapon that I want to use. Fire Wave is good for this. Oi. Oi! Yeah, we need to defeat this boat to go down to an optional area. Because we need to get our next heart tank. So much slowdown. The power of the Super Nintendo, I suppose. And then Storm Tornado, great for this boss because of its multi-hit properties. And maybe you should pay attention to the level. Oh, I've got to do this again. You know, on my test playthrough, and some of my recent playthroughs, I don't think I died once here on my test playthrough, to be honest. Maybe once, but I don't think I died. Well, I didn't die as much as this. Why am I playing so badly? I mean, I assume it's the recording curse. Why am I playing so badly? I'd rather get hit than fall in the spike pit. I don't know how many hits this thing takes with the buster. I think it might just be better to do that, I think. There we go. Come on. At least these respawn. I'm gonna have to do the other mini-boss again, aren't I? Wow, there's so little Storm Tornado left. I was trying to fall in the pit like an idiot this time. There we go. Oh, I hate it when that happens. And just goes on the spikes. Now our health is as high up as our weapon energy, like our ammo bar, but we still have more heart tanks to get. Like the health bar ends up higher up than the ammo one, for whatever reason. Yeah, we got that in one hit. Nice. Rather than one shot. Yeah, one positioned right, you can get that done in one shot, which is pretty nice. I'd probably consider this the hardest level in the game. Well, outside of the Sigma stages, but I'd say it's the hardest Maverick stage. And now we can equip our rolling shield and go take on Launch Octopus. Now I actually find just getting up close and personal is like the most helpful way to beat him. Like, I'm probably gonna have to use a sub-tank, but yeah, I'm going to use a sub-tank. But yeah, we can refill them quickly later anyway. I probably won't bother refilling them all now, but obviously we'll be refilling them before we go onto the Sigma stages. But for this, we get our next weapon, the Homing Torpedo. I love that most re-releases of this didn't fix the typo. Like, it will forever be Homing Torpedo. But with that, we get on to our next Maverick. Boomer Kawanga. Now you might be wondering, what is a Kawanga? And I think it's like it's like one of the times where like the lack of translation like kind of is a bit apparent. Because it's like I think it's like a Japanese like stag beetle or something, but they didn't. And it's a like I think it's a mix of like boomerang, like I don't know, I forget. But yeah, you have a Homing Torpedo. Do you now, Ben? Do you? But several Mega Man games have like a vertical climbing stage, and this is basically our vertical climbing stage for this. For this game. Also, again, really good music. I really like Boomer Kawanga's stage music. Like, especially this part of the track, I think is really good. Got elevator section. Of course, the spikes are instant death. We don't want to get hit by them. Of course, enemy invincibility brains do help as well. Oh no! I was reading chat. Dragon Quest XI is allowed to suffer some Sword and Shield loud syndrome. I mean, there are volume options at least. I mean, Sword and Shield has volume options if you find the item. But, yeah. At least Dragon Quest XI doesn't have you find an item. I guess I just got used to it, because I didn't really notice. Oh, come on. Ah, we don't need the ammo. You know, maybe I just thought, ah, this part of the stage is really fun, I want to play it again, and that's why I died in the elevator section. Yeah, the answer is no, I'm just bad at games. Even games that I love. Yeah, one of the things I think it's one of the things that I love about this game is the overall pacing of the game. It's like pretty good. It's fine besides the big booming orchestral main theme. I suppose it does hit you quite loudly at the start, but I don't mind because I love the Dragon Quest overture. Like, I like the Dragon Quest overture more than the Final Fantasy Prelude. Please don't kill me, Final Fantasy fans. But I just have I love that kind of orchestral music. But more vertical climbing. Oh, and more falling off. Actually, you know what? We'll use Shotgun Ice. Because one of the things Shotgun Ice does is it sends bits backwards. So in sort of these more narrower areas, it can actually be useful. Oh. He's a bit too close there. Yeah, this isn't Mega Man 8 though. We don't have climb ladders faster. Oh, come on. There we go. I should probably not be used. I should probably save up my Shotgun Ice. Who I presume is the hero's name is hot. So we've got a heart tank up there. Again, you're probably supposed to use the boomerang cutter, the weapon you get from this stage. But we don't want to do that. So instead what we're going to do, make our platform with Shotgun Ice, dash off, turn back, and grab it like that. We have another sub-tank if we need it. You know what, should probably use a different weapon here. Oh, come on. Need health. What I'll probably just do is I'll just use my sub-tank if I need it. Ow. Time to use the verticality of the Storm Tornado. And we don't need Storm Tornado for the boss, so it's fine. Anyways, at least we didn't suffer too many, like we only suffered one embarrassing death here. Right here we have Boomer Kamanga. And my strategy for him is just hide in this corner. He will hit you a few times, but I just like to hide in this corner and just shoot homing torpedoes down at him. And he dies pretty quick if you do that. Because, you know, they're homing missiles, you know, you don't have to aim them. So I find, in terms of like bosses with their weaknesses, I think Boomer Kamanga is one of the easiest, just because you just had to put in 0 effort. But here we go, Boomerang Cutter. So there is one item that we will be getting with that, as intended. So let's head back to Spark Mandrill's stage. Those of you who were here at the start might remember the start music, Mega Drive remix of Spark Mandrill's theme. I think Spark Mandrill's theme is probably one of my favourites. Now with the boomerang cutter, if you fire it on the floor, it goes upwards. But if you fire it while you're mid-jump, it goes down. So keep that in mind. But we're done here. That just leaves one more stage. Sting Chameleon. We've been going for just over an hour, and we're nearly done with the Mavericks. Just grab, let's open up equip Storm Tornado. Okay, we got our sort of forest stage, although very mechanical forest with all the like robotic, like mechanical trees and all that. First off, we want to go up here. Who likes mini bosses? Because there's another one here. Now this thing. The blonde friend has what sounds like a Cornish accent. Yeah. There's a lot of accents in Dragon Quest XI, but I don't know, I think it works. But yeah, this mini boss has so much health. I think it works better just to like spam it with regular attacks though. You used accents. Played the Xenoblade 2, didn't expect Cornish. Oh, I'm not doing very well at avoiding these attacks. That's better. I'm trying to remember how far, like, what areas and characters you get to see in the demo, because it's been a while. But the reason we do that mini-boss is to get our final upgrade. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. So yeah, just halves all damage taken. I suppose if you wanted the, the help earlier on in the game, you could come here first to grab it, although I think you need the dash to get up here. I don't think you can get up there with the regular, But before we go forwards, yeah, there's another thing hidden down here. So you need the leg parts again to get here, because to break through that wall, and you also need to have beaten Launch Octopus to get this. If you don't beat Launch Octopus, this water isn't as high up, and you don't make the jump over there. So yeah. Cornish like the pasty. Where do you think Cornish pasties come from, Joe? Radical Cornish pasties are like a protected food. That's why a lot of them are just called traditional pasties, because it has to be made in a specific way to be a Cornish pasty, I think. Those rock enemies go down in one hit to Storm Tornado, so it's a good one to use. Depends on where the crimp is. Probably also depends on the ingredients used, like in terms of what's inside the pasty as well, I think. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not an expert. But we get another right armor section in this level, so that's... No, I wasn't holding up, come on. Is it near London? Joe, not everything south of like the Midlands is near London. Oh, the ingredients don't matter too much? Fair enough. I do... That's where like people from like Midlands and more north seem to think everywhere that's south is near London. Or it's either near or in London. Anyways. Rad armors are cool. They take damage for you. Anyways, final Maverick time. Sting Chameleon. Even traditional flavors done different ways depending on where you get it from. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, Sting Chameleon. Yeah. I did say that when we were fighting Spark Mandrill that he wasn't the only one that you can lock in a pattern. Yeah. Oh no, I took damage. I didn't walk far left. But yeah, Sting Chameleon is the other one that you can sort of lock into a pattern. But for beating Sting Chameleon, we get Chameleon Sting. Hey, it's Zero again. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. But we don't have to go there just yet, we're allowed to prepare. So, back to Armored Armadillo stage. We got some sub-tanks to fill, and a secret weapon to get. Obviously, so yeah, we see we've got 4 sub-tanks. Well, we've all got 2.5 sub-tanks to fill up. So, time to equip the rolling shield and get to grinding. So, anyone get up to anything interesting today? We're going to be here for a few minutes. Hold on, how many lives do I have? 6? Again, the rolling shield is very useful for farming here. Just so you don't have to, like, you know, fire at enemies. Oops. If you hit this bat, you know, the dramatic reveal of the slimes coming down the stairs. Yeah, I love the slimes in Dragon Quest. I love their design. Come on, drop health. There we go. That's 1 sub-tank full. 2 more to go. Yeah, as you can tell, Mega Man X does inherit the constantly respawning enemies thing of classic Mega Man, where as soon as you off-screen an enemy and then go back, the enemy's back. It's useful for, you know, farming situations like this, but you know, it's a bit annoying in normal gameplay. What we'll probably do is we'll probably sort of go forwards in the level once I'm sort of maybe like halfway through my final sub-tank, because there's health pickups later on in the level, so you don't have to worry too much about filling them up here. Oh, also, a tip for when you get party members later on in Dragon Quest, then one of the things you can do in the tactics menu is have everyone set to follow orders instead of like the default tactics it gives for you, if you want to command every single party member instead of having the AI do stuff for you. But that won't happen until you get party members. Yeah, it's all the tactics menu, yeah. And you can also change it from either freeform fighting or the like static camera, like classic camera I think they call it. That way you don't have to like move the characters around and just menu. I prefer just menuing like the classic camera, but you know, the option's there for you. The motion looks smoother on my TV than on my laptop. I think because of the laptop being a not a 60Hz screen. You did the non-classic one, didn't realise you could move. I don't think the moving really does much. I don't really think it does anything. I think it's just to give you something to do or something. But I prefer the classic camera. Yeah, because I think it's the like freeform fighting by default. Yeah, I prefer classic camera because then you just gotta focus on, you know, your character's moves and all that. So you're like menuing essentially. Oh. Oh, come on. Ah. How is this supposed to refill my sub-tank if I get hit? There, that's nearly full. If we somehow don't have it full by the time I get to the end of the stage, well, by the time I'm finished here, well, frankly, I'd be worried. There we go, it's full. So we're just going to rush through to the end of the stage. We can't just leave, we have other business here. Oh no! There we go. Is it a certain move time? It will be. But the way to unlock it is... Oh wow, that just keeps going, doesn't it? The way to unlock it is a bit weird. So Maverick did say earlier about dying here, like 4 or 5 times. And yeah, it's the quickest way to get it. You'll see what I mean. Oh no! So, you might remember when I first played the level. Yeah, there's this health capsule up here. Now we're going to jump off and die. And do that a few more times. Now you can grab it and then finish the level and then come back. Then replay the whole level again if you don't feel like dying over and over again, but it's quicker to die over and over again, so... You know, I prefer dying. It's quicker. So yeah, you'll see what happens if you don't already know. You'll see what happens when I have died a few times and done this a few times. Done this over a few times. So grab the health pickup, jump up and die. It's a very weirdly designed secret. Very weird. I used to not have to do too much of this stage. Over. Plus the dash makes things quick. As long as I don't dash into spikes. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, we got a 1-up as well. Nice. Look at the slowdown. It was weird when I tried out the PSP remake on an emulator like a few weeks ago. Playing that section without slowdown felt really weird. Like really weird, because I'm so used to the slowdown. But here we go again. And here we go. Notice he has a headband on. I give you a special present. Now enter the capsule, please. Yeah, you might notice what he's wearing there. Of course, this is fairly well known nowadays, obviously, but yeah, for doing that, you get the Hadouken from Street Fighter. Obviously, that's also a Capcom thing. And you do it exactly the same as in Street Fighter. Quarter turn, oh, quarter turn forwards, and then attack. Hard to show if I'm like holding it the other way for You're holding it the other way around for the webcam, but yeah. I'm just gonna practice the input a couple times because I will be using this later. Now it's the Hadouken one-shots everything. Almost everything in the game, apart from the very final boss. But you have to be at full health to use it. So, yeah, not necessarily the most useful thing. But with that, we can head over to the Sigma stages. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. So, yeah, final stages. It's not a terribly long game, Mega Man X. I mean, you know, 1993 SNES game, what do you expect? Now, we're going to be cheesing this opening section a little bit, because I'm bad at it. But yeah, Chameleon Sting, when you charge that up, you basically go invincible for a few seconds. Very useful for this level. But yeah, you're meant to platform over that, but I'm very bad at the platforming there, especially because the enemies that like knock you off the platforms. So yeah, wall jumping up the wall there, much easier tactic. If they really didn't want you to do that, they could have designed the wall to not be jumpable. Like they could have designed the slope of the wall to be different. Hey look, it's Vile again. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. Now I know what the I know what's coming up, so I'll equip the weapon ready. Ominous sounds. And from your right headphone. And oh no! X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armoured carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. And yeah, Vile is right, we can't defeat him. We can't defeat him right now. Much like the first time we encountered him in the game, we gotta let him beat us to death. Well, to near death. So it's kind of like, you know, like how in Super Metroid, you know, you try and get hit by Ridley loads at the start. Yeah, same deal here. There we go. Get hit by the ball. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. And Zero does a thing. All they did was destroy the ride armor though. What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So, X, it's just you and me now. And through plot armor, X recovers himself. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. We're still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Normally I skip all the text while I'm playing through the game, so it's interesting reading it out. But yeah, Vile's weakness is Rolling Shield, and he takes like enough damage for it that taking damage itself doesn't really matter too much. Especially when you go max out sub-tanks anyway. But that's Vile defeated. And oh dear. X have taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. And Zero dies. See you in X2! But yeah. if you didn't get the arm upgrade in Flame Mammoth stage, when you get here, Zero does give you his buster, like his arm, and then you get to use the fully charged. Then you get the arm upgrade that way. So I reckon that's probably why they were okay making the arm upgrade so awkward to get to, because you get it here anyway if you don't pick it up in Flame Mammoth stage. Anyways, continuing on. Use the invincibility of the Chameleon Sting to get through here. Because, you know, why should I play the game when I can cheese it with invincibility? Yeah, sometimes you just can't be bothered. And yeah, rip Zero. We'll see him later. Oh wait. What do we do? And yes, of course, we've got to refight the Mavericks. Now, Mega Man X, X1, uses a similar thing to Mega Man 1, where like the bosses just fought at certain points throughout the last few levels, rather than the sort of boss room, like the boss rush room that Mega Man 2 onwards would use. But the later X games would use that sort of boss rush room thing. So, yeah. Come on. Oh. There we go. Health, yes, please. Yes, health, 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 health. Don't care. And we're at the boss of this level. And its weakness is Shotgun Ice, so let's equip that. Now, if you are familiar with those sorts of puzzles, then yeah, you'll know what to do here. Yeah, its weak spot is only open very briefly, so you gotta shoot quick. Yeah. If you ever played New Super Mario Bros. Or Mario 64 DS, yeah, this puzzle will be familiar to you. It has a name, but I forget what it is. Like, this type of puzzle has a proper name. But yeah, I always forget what it is. Oh. I'm not very good at quickly working out where he's supposed to go sometimes. Oh! Also, this boss is called Boss Spider, or Bow Spider. It's like B-O Spider, it's spelled. A very creative name there. Yeah. Ow. Oh, come on. Oh, but they climb up the walls, of course they climb up the walls. Oh no. Okay, I need to use a sub-tank. I'm not risking this. Yeah, I wasn't risking that. Sometimes it can seem a bit of a waste that, you know, to use a sub-tank like that, but I'd rather just get the boss done than die like an idiot. But that is one of the sickness stages done, and unlike classic Mega Man, you can go back to any other stage at any other point to like refuel your sub-tanks or whatever, grab any other upgrades you missed. We'll go straight into Signal Stage 2. I think I should be fine here with 3 sub-tanks. Besides, I might wind up filling it a bit anyway. Classic moving platform stuff. Yeah, another thing I appreciate about Mega Man X is that it isn't as difficult as like some of the classic Mega Man games and some of the later X games. Like Mega Man X, it's not super easy, but it's also not like annoyingly difficult or anything. It's like pretty manageable. But here we've got a refight with Chill Penguin. So we can actually use his weakness to take him on now. Of course he's weak to the fire weapon, because of course. Yeah, it does stun him a bit, but it doesn't lock him into a pattern like Spark Mandrill gets locked into. But yeah. Oh, come on. And that's Chill Penguin taken care of again. Of course, it's never explained why you have to refight them again. Oh no, I could have taken you out and used the right armor. Oh well. Oh. Normally I don't mess up and I have the right armor. Oh well. No! Let me up! Let me up! No! Right. Just gonna use Chameleon Sting to get up here a bit easily. We don't want to overuse Chameleon Sting though, because the boss of this level does require it. Well, not require it, it's weak to it. But so is this Maverick rematch. Storm Eagle is weak to the Chameleon Sting. Otherwise he's fought pretty much the same as you'd fight him with the Mega Buster, to be honest. X-Buster, even. Oh, don't really want to get hit too much here. It's another rematch done. Oh, come on. Oh, there goes my bot. Telling the story of replacing Nightbot. Oh, of course it's not going to do anything, is it? Hey, health. Health is what we like to see. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the boss already. Yeah, Chameleon Sting is the weakness of this boss. Its name is Rangda Bangda, which is a bit of a weird name for a boss. Was you want to use the wall jumps to make sure you don't fall into the spikes. And actually I'm going to use a sub-tank right now. Before I get hit again. Because knowing my luck I'll wind up getting hurt. But yeah. Basically you just got to take out the two eyes. And the nose. Because it's a face. It's a weird face thing. And I think this boss comes back in X5. I think. One of the many ones I haven't played. Once we take it out, yeah. One of my recent playthroughs of the game, I accidentally let myself slide into the spikes at the bottom, and after nearly finishing the fight, and then I had to redo the whole fight again with no Chameleon Sting. It was really annoying having to do it without the weakness. So yeah, since I only have 2 sub-tanks at the moment, I'm just going to quickly grind them up. But hey, it prolongs, it lengthens the stream. Hashtag content. Also, did I lose any lives? I've lost 1 life. Yeah, better to be safe than well, I don't. I'll at least fill up 1 sub-tank, I guess. It's because we're going to be fighting a lot of Mavericks in the next Sigma stage. Yeah, I'll fill up 1 sub-tank, then we can fill up the final sub-tank before we, if we need, well, we'll fill up the final sub-tank before we take on the final level. Yeah, we'll just get 1 fill up here. Yeah, when I found out that you can just do this with the grinding instead of having to shoot them, I was like, this saves me so much effort. Come on. You know you want to drop health. I nearly filled up that tank. There we go. Yeah, we can get through the next stage with 3 sub-tanks, I reckon. Sigma stage 3. Hold on. Let's grab Storm Tornado. Which boss? Ah, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of boss rematches in this stage. Oh. Come on, there we go. Yeah, it's a good thing that you don't have to worry about conserving your ammo through like 3 different stages, or through 4 stages even. Because I reckon that'll get annoying. Grab the help. What's next? Sting Chameleon, I think. Yeah, Sting Chameleon. And again, we can employ the same technique. See if we can do it without getting hit this time. No, we can't. Great. You know, sometimes I try to be good at games, but the universe is just like, no. So we can use the boomerang cutter to get ourselves some health and ammo back for it. I believe this is Spark Mandrill, yes. This time, can I do it without? Oh no! Oh, no. If you're a bit too early with the next shotgun ice, yeah, he doesn't get interrupted. You have to time it right. Yeah, I still need to. I'm not 100% consistent on my timing for that. At least not as consistent as I'd like to be. I wonder which Maverick we're going to refight next. Found the chest behind the house. Exploration. And we are going to make sure we have plenty of boomerang cutter, because that is the weakness of the boss of this stage in general. Try to think which house has the chest behind it in the cobblestone. I assume you're still in cobblestone, maybe. Actually, let's grab our rolling shield. Actually, no. I know I said we want to conserve boomerang cutter, but a couple of the bosses have boomerang cutter as kind of like a secondary weakness. You can cut off Launch Octopus's tentacles with a boomerang cutter, and I think it stops him from doing one of his attacks. Of course, when since Sting Chameleon was my final Maverick, since I do Launch Octopus before I do Boomerang, obviously you don't get to see that in the main run. But there's another boss the way we can use the Boomerang Cutter to cut off a bit of the boss. Now here we can use the invincibility from Chameleon Sting. I mean, the one up was a bit unnecessary. But, you know, since were maxed out. Oh, we get to rematch Flame Mammoth again, and yeah, Flame Mammoth is the other one where you can cut off a bit of him with the Boomerang Cutter. Hit it with the Boomerang Cutter. Oh. And you cut off its trunk. And I think that stops it doing the oil, like, from putting oil down. I think the oil is what comes out of the trunk with Flame Mammoth. And Flame Mammoth with Storm Tornado isn't that difficult. I love how the conveyor belt just keeps going while you're doing the like boss death animation. And we're at the boss of this level. I think it's called D-Rex, I think. I need to double check though. It's whatever this is. Ouch. Why am I glad that doesn't count as a crushing death? Yeah, Boomerang Cutter is this thing's weakness, so I tend to prefer to get up close to it before shooting, because the Boomerang Cutter goes down when you're in the air. And there we go. Not too difficult with a boss, really. Just sort of keep moving and it tends to be not too difficult to avoid the attacks. So that leaves only one more level. We're making decent time. Now, just before we continue with this level, I'm going to equip Rolling Shield, and we are going to grind out our final sub-tank. Again, I need all the sub-tanks I can get. I find the final boss pretty difficult to not die in, so yeah, we need to grind out all our sub-tanks. Luckily, the enemies that spawn from here seem to have a pretty good like drop rate for stuff, so yeah, using Rolling Shield means they just get destroyed immediately upon spawning. So it's pretty handy to do this. There we go. Now we've got everything maxed out, we'll jump up on this music. And it's Sigma. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Yep, but before we fight Sigma, we gotta fight his pet. Now, there we go. The easiest way to deal with Velgarda, the dog, is to Hadouken. Because he always jumps up to the wall and then back down again. He always starts by doing that. So, yeah. That was why I wanted to practice with this controller again. To make sure I could pull off the Hadouken, like, just on command. Because I want to go in to the final bosses with as much health as possible. Anyways, back to the reading. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. And actually, let's equip his weakness. So Sigma phase 1, and he's got, and like that's clearly a lightsaber. Yeah, Sigma phase 1 are kind of spoilers, I suppose, but it's an old game. Yeah, if you just do this, Sigma will always do this, and wash, rinse, repeat, and it's very possible to get this done without taking damage. I think Sigma does do other things if you don't do this, but this is the most reliable way to safely defeat Sigma. Well, this part of the boss. We'll just hide in this upper corner. And we'll jump back up. Maybe it'd be possible to Hadouken him if you like were good at timing, but I'm not. So yeah. Again, I find it easier to just do this. Takes a little while because his weakness doesn't do like tons of damage to him, but you know. Okay, it's quicker than using the Buster. Mash that jump button. But that should be... Yes, there we go. That's phase 1. Now we switch weapons. And yeah, he's sort of fused with his dog. And Rolling Shield is... There are only 2 ways of dealing damage to this boss. Ouch. Rolling Shield or a fully charged like level 3 Buster Shot. And this boss does so much damage to you with every hit. This is why you want to come here with maxed out sub-tanks. Oh no. Right. Yeah, this boss is not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, it's the final boss, you know. You kind of expect it to be difficult, but we got lucky there. We got quite a few hits on him at once. Yeah, the general strategy, stay in the middle. You know, hope a hand comes down for you, jump on the hand, and if you can, stay on top of the, stay like right on the edge of the hand. And then, you know, ouch. Yeah, and if you're on the ground, dodge the attacks that he does. Because again, all the attacks do so much damage to you. Like with the flamethrower, obviously that's just a case of, oh, yeah, no, no. One more hit would kill me. Fusing with a dog, what a fairy. Well, there's no fur though. They're all like metal and stuff. But yeah. Basically, oh god. Like the advice basically is to just be careful. Use your sub-tanks. They're there for a reason. Oh, come on hands. Oh, come on. There we go. And so if possible, staying on, like being able to land back on the hand is good. Because you need to get multiple hits in, like I did earlier, but not always possible, and there we go! I only had to use one sub-tank. That was a pretty good run. No! It's not possible! I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. But that is the game. There'll be some... I'll read out the ending, then I will wrap up. And X watches as Castlevania falls into the sea. Wait a second. Sigma is dead, never to return again. Well, we shall see. This piece of music is really good. The war has ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrificed themselves for the victory will never return. I'm gonna let it scroll up a bit more before I continue reading. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Zero will never return, will he? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his arm knows for sure. Yeah, X is more involved story-wise than classic Mega Man. But actually, instead of like saying about Zero returning, basically the plot of X2 is putting them back together. Yeah, the piece of music that plays over this bit is really nice. Like it has that sort of right amount of sort of melancholy that fits well with X's sort of reflection of what's happened over the game, throughout the game. And then this track is so nice as well. The cast roll. It has that, it's such a triumphant feeling, but yes. That was Mega Man X, one of my favourite games of all time. I can go back to play it any time, like any day, and just have fun playing it. I don't get bored of it, I never get tired of it. Even though I go through the same route every time, I never get tired of it. Like, when I got the X Legacy Collection, I played it like several times within the space of like a few days. I love it that much. If you have access to the game, if you have a console it's on, easy recommendation. This and Super Metroid are basically like my favourite SNES games. I sort of go back and forth. Sometimes I see this as my favourite, sometimes I see Super Metroid, but yeah, fantastic game. If you have the SNES Classic, if you have a 3DS or a Wii U, if you have a PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, it's on all those platforms. If you wanted to get an original copy for the SNES, I mean, in this country I think they're a little expensive, but yeah, great game, amazing soundtrack that we're still listening to. Good visuals for the time. It's not the most visually it doesn't use like tons of effects for the SNES, but it has a really nice art style and just a nice cohesive look to it. Really good controls. I love how X controls in this game, because I find Mega Man in the NES games he controls a bit awkwardly, but X controls really well in this, and that holds true for the rest of the SNES and PS1 X games. The control is really good. Yeah. Cast roll, and of course, the cast roll ends on "and you" as Mega Man X. It's a really lovely scene, the running back through the highway with that music playing. Really lovely. Of course, we've got the credits. and there is a point. There is a point to me showing the credits, so yeah, stick around for the credits. I'm going to guess a lot of these names are aliases. Or at least some of the names are aliases, like Elf. You know, Dr. Kun. You know, I mean, this is still the sort of time of like game developers using aliases and pen names and all that. Like, I think it was originally done because like they didn't want to put their names in it, so that others, like the publishers, didn't want them to like put their names in case like other studios like pinched the developers or something like that. But thanks for playing, presented by Capcom. Yeah, the credits aren't too long. But you might have noticed that ominous square. Well, not ominous, but conspicuous square that wasn't used for anything. Well, if we wait just a short while more. I think it is just a time-based thing. I don't think pressing any buttons does anything. No. There we go. You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon. So yeah, Ben's joke about Sigma being dead never to return again, they already like set up the fact that he's going to return at the end of this game, so yeah. Later games expand on this in good and awkward, good and iffy storytelling ways, but yeah. They're clearly setting up X to be a series in the first game, by the first game. And yeah, I've not. My experience with the X series actually, well, until very recently, kind of started and ended with X1. I have played through X4 a few times now on the Legacy Collection, and I've started an X2 playthrough, but I haven't got very far through it, and I haven't touched anything X5 and onwards. But yeah. And of course, this is one of those games where you have to manually reset the game. In this case, it would be through the Virtual Console menu. My gamepad was fully charged at the start of the stream, and it's been sitting with the screen off. It's lost a bar of battery. The gamepad. It's big, it's bulky, has terrible battery life, but I love it all the same. Again, Zelda version. Even the buttons have that gold coloration to them. What Mii's do I have on here? Can't remember. We're looking at Mii's now. We're done with Mega Man X. I finished it and I've said my spiel on how much I love the game. I need the gamepad, don't I? Oh, I can't use the Wii remote. The sensor bar's plugged into the Wii, not the Wii U. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, these last... apart from Sakurai's Me, some of those are these ones are ones made by some of my friends from school, quite a few years ago. Yeah, and I have Sakurai's Me. So I wonder, no. Yeah, you can change their poses and stuff if you point it at the Wii remote, but my sensor bar isn't plugged in. Scan me QR codes with the gamepad. Save me as image. What? Oh. Insert the SD card. No, the SD card I used for this Wii U, I think it's the same one I used for my DSi. This is an interesting news. I mean, What's the point in Mii's if you're not going to make weird Mii's? You know? The plaza at the top looks it's so, I'm not gonna say depressing, but like it feels so empty without proper Miiverse stuff, you know? Should we see how long I've played Mega Man X on this Wii U? Again, features of the Wii U that kind of wish that were on the Switch. Mega Man X. Total time played 13 hours, 47. That's mirrored. Oh well. Number of times played 18. Oh yeah, I played Mario Maker. This is now, for a few minutes, this is just a Wii U tangent stream. Let's go on the eShop. Yeah. Oh, the little minigame. Didn't get that on Switch. And also, you know, there's music. But what feels really like surreal is just like you scroll down far enough and it just has like Switch stuff on here. It's like advertising Smash, Fortnite, Labo, and Splatoon 2. Like Fortnite being advertised on the Wii U. And highlights on 3DS is literally just like 2 RPGs. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then on Sun to Stories. Actually, is Mario Kart 8 not on Nintendo Selects? Yeah, it's still 50 quid on Wii U. Yeah, still 50 quid. It's only about 5 gigs though. Wii U Fortnite port confirmed. I don't know if Unreal Engine 4 runs on the Wii U, to be honest. But look, Virtual Console! And again, at some point, I think it was like in 2017 or something, they added some TurboGrafx slash PC Engine games on the Wii U. But they didn't add... I would have bought one of these if they had put Castlevania Rondo of Blood on here, but they haven't. I don't think they put any CD, like TurboGrafx CD games on here, or PC Engine CD. But look, we could look at the awful visual quality of NES games on the Virtual Console. PC Shop is more stylish than the Switch. And you know what? Aside from being a little bit slow to load, the initial load, I think it's less laggy than the Switch's eShop. Like sometimes the loading times can be a bit iffy, but oh dear, I'm dropping frames. Oh dear, I'm dropping frames. Oh dear. Please don't say it's because I got the Wii U eShop open. But yeah, I find this less laggy. Like Breath of the Wild, £60. How much is the DLC actually? I forget. I just wish this Switch eShop had like 18 quid. Oh yeah, there's the the voice options are DLC, aren't they? Instead of being included in the main package. Should we see what's on offer? Should we see what's on offer? This is now a Wii U eShop stream. Axiom Verge is on offer. I already have that though. On the PC. Rubik's Cube is still still on offer. Oh, that's it. What's the newest release? Probably still, yeah, Seasonal Assistant. Made by Ultra Dolphin Rev. I think it's Ultra Dolphin Revolution. I think it stands for. Actually, these people, they've made like they made a bunch of Mario Maker 1 stages to sort of commemorate the game, like the sort of uploading service for like Mario Maker 1 ending. You don't have to scroll very far down to see Just Dance 2019 on the recent releases on Wii U eShop. Does the Wii U have dinos and ghosts? I doubt it. But yeah, like, I think it might say when it was added to the eShop. Yeah, 2018! Like, 2018, like, TurboGrafx games were just shoved onto the eShop, like on the Wii U eShop. It's really weird, I don't know why. Wait, this looks like an import game. And it's published by Konami on here. Why didn't they put Rondo of Blood on here? I'd actually buy Rondo of Blood if it was on the Wii U eShop. You really want to play Dinos and Ghosts? Also, Commander Keen. For some reason, there's a port of a Commander Keen game on the Wii U that was released like 2020, last Christmas Eve last year. I think this is on Switch as well. Like, it's so weird. Some of the stuff that has gotten released on Wii U recently. But oh hey look, it's one of those games that's 50 quid on Switch and it's only 20 quid on Wii U. And it's probably even cheaper physical, in this country at least. I assume Xenoblade X is like full price. Wii U is clinging on to life and you're rooting for it. I mean, same. Xenoblade X, yeah, it's 50 quid on here. Of course, if I were to get it, I'd just get the disc, because the disc is a lot cheaper. Peace. Oh, there's like a bunch of like high-speed data loading packs. Oh, there's Xenoblade 2 trailers on here. I don't know. 2 gigs. Wow. That's 2 gigs. That's like 3 gigs. That's a lot of gigabytes. Wow. That's a lot of space required by those things. It needs 22 gigs to download? Wow. That's bigger than a lot of Switch games. Also the original Xenoblade. And Xenoblade 3D. So Xenoblade 3D is 40 quid in the eShop. And then the Wii version on the Wii U eShop is only 18. Hey look, Smash Bros. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Yeah, I reckon the basic one at the very least. I mean, if I had the space, if I were to get the game, I probably would just try and download them all. We're watching a Smash 4 trailer now, because I accidentally clicked it. and I'm too lazy to click out of it. Nintendo, please don't kill me. You remember this trailer? Same. I think I followed Smash 4's hype a little bit closer than I did with Ultimate. Like, I remember once at school, in like ICT class, we had like a supply teacher, and like of course the supply teacher, like, because like normal teacher didn't care too much if we were like had finished our work and we were like looking at other stuff, but like supply teacher was like using that software to like see what all the computer screens had on them, and so I got told off for looking at Smash 4 website. But the Smash 4 like hype cycle, so long ago now. Like it feels so long ago. I mean, I mean, Ben and Joe would also have been at secondary school when the Smash 4 hype cycle was happening.
Meeting you here, Monado boy.
Monado boy. 2014. There's so fewer copyright things than in Smash Ultimate trailers. Well, we can search for trailers. Should we look at some more Smash trailers? Or like more like other trailers? Videos. Search for these filters. Oh wow, the Smash Ultimate trailer's on here. Come on, this is the Wii U. Amiibo. Smash Bros. Final video presentation. Discovered the Wii U's new purpose to be a trailer machine. Boy. Mii fighters suit up for Wave 1. Lucas, Mewtwo. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U launch trailer. Actually, should we go back to see the very first like Smash 4 trailer? Just to if it's on here. E3 2013. Oh yeah, the Smash 4 trailer. Oh. Part of me misses that Smash trailer intro compared to the Ultimate one. Well, the Ultimate one obviously fits more with Ultimate's like aesthetic, but you know, I like the flames. The memories. Because I think this was like when I think this was the first time that they like said it was like gonna be on 3DS, I think, wasn't it? I remember being like so hyped for the fact that there was gonna be portable Smash Bros. Like, and it's still, the fact that Smash Bros. Ran on 3DS is still really good. Also, my connection is very bad. Do you think you still prefer Smash Bros. Theme? I don't know. I like Ultimates as well, but for me, Brawl's theme will always be king. I'm dropping frames left, right, and center. Probably because I'm watching this online video, isn't it? I think I like the. I think I like Smash 4's menu theme more than Ultimate's menu theme. Smash Ultimate certainly has a better name, though. Oh yeah, the Mega Man trailer was so good. I kind of hoped that they'd be strung together on the eShop here. Let's watch Mega Man's trailer as well, and then we'll wrap up the stream because it's like nearly 9:30. I'm just indulging myself at this point in the Wii U. New challenger approaching. Yeah, because in E3, like, these trailers played back like one after the other without a break. So cool. Like, it was really cool, like, seeing, like, when they sort of did all this, like, showing the different, like, weapons with, like, the CGI, and then going to gameplay of it. I remember when the 3DS, Smash 3DS demo came out, I, like, mained Mega Man in that demo. Of course they'd show Metal Blade first. It's iconic for a reason. The CGI for the Smash 4 trailers is still really good. But I think Smash 4 is definitely where like what we know as like the Smash trailers like these days like started, because like Brawl's like character trailers weren't as sort of extravagant, I would say. Like Brawl's character trailers tended to just have more gameplay footage than anything. Anyways, let's go finish up stream or else I will be here forever. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone who's popped by, whether they've been lurking or chatting, it's always appreciated. You know, it's been fun. I mean I love Mega Man X, so it was obviously going to be fun playing it. And it was nice taking a break from Mario Galaxy for, just for 1 week. But next week, yes, we're back. I forgot to change the text. I'm an idiot. Tuesday game. I realised that now. Oh no. Mario Galaxy. Yeah. Next week we're continuing Galaxy. We've 100%ed Mario's campaign, so yeah, we're going to start the Luigi campaign next week. And yeah, I don't know how many weeks that's going to be. And as I said last Sunday, well, Sunday just gone. Next time I do a Sunday stream, which might not be this week, I might actually not do one this week. Going to be playing some Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Quest 3, whichever I feel like. Or maybe both. Like, like an hour of each or something. Because I'm very much in a Dragon Quest mood at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you probably next Tuesday. I'm probably not going to do a Sunday stream this week, but who knows. See you then.